putting a why behind your money. Why are you making the financial decisions that you are making? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if I'm to be honest, it's going to take me some time to get used to saying that because I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that I'm actually doing this. And I think with each video, I'm pinching myself. But yeah, first order of business today is thank you so much to every single person who subscribed to my channel, who liked the video, who shared it on their different social media platforms. I really do appreciate it. And if I'm to be honest, it far exceeded my expectations. And you guys have been really great in giving me feedback and also encouraging me to get in front of the camera and produce content. If you like today's video and you haven't subscribed, please do click the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and share the video as well. So last week, I met with someone regarding an upcoming article for Savings Month. So next month is Savings Month. So if you didn't know, now you know, and I'm plugging you. And I'm not going to go into detail about what the article is about, although I'm really excited about it. But there's a specific question that she asked that inspired today's video. And she asked me, why do you think it's important for South Africans to save? And initially, my response was going to be why I think it's important to save, why I save. And then I thought to myself after some time that that's actually not the right answer. The right answer is people should be saving because of their whys, because of what they want to achieve and get out of the process. And this can be said for every financial decision. And that's why for today's video, we're going to be talking about effectively setting financial goals, or how I would like to put it, putting a why behind your money. Why are you making the financial decisions that you are making? What is the end goal? What do you want to achieve? Where are you trying to get at? And what is it that you see at the end of the tunnel, so to speak? If you don't already have a why, that's okay. Hopefully, you'll start thinking about it in the process of watching this video. If you do have a why, but it's not well defined, I hope that you use the 4C principle that I share towards the end of the video to help you structure your why. But first, it's important to understand the importance of setting financial goals. Guys, saving is not easy. And whoever said that it's a piece of cake was either lying or speaking far from the truth. It's a constant challenge, and not a monthly one when you get paid, but a daily one as you make different financial decisions and choices. For instance, it's choosing that fuel efficient car as opposed to the high end SUV that you really want. It's declining that invite to Groove next weekend because your entertainment budget is running low and you really don't have the money to spend. Or my personal daily struggle, it's choosing to cook as opposed to get takeaways delivered from that place that really encourages us to get takeaways that I won't mention. And you may laugh at my daily financial struggle, but to be honest, most of us don't realize how much money we spend on takeaways on a monthly basis. So check your bank statement before you judge me or laugh at me. But I digress. The point is that you need to make choices every day. And if you don't have a well structured why, a well structured financial goals behind the different choices that you need to make, you're going to find it difficult when the going gets tough. And the going will get tough sometimes. You'll have easy months, and some other months will be a bit more difficult than others. Prolonging instant gratification is not easy. Saying no to things that you want when you want them is not easy. But if you know why you are making these decisions, if you have strong financial goals backing how you spend your money, then you're more likely to stay committed. Or at least that's what I believe. And once you have this why, and let me give different examples of whys that you can use. So, your why can be buying your first property, it can be starting a business, it can be being financially stable enough to take care of your parents. It can also be buying that car that you really, really love and purchasing your dream designer bag, whatever it is. But if it's important to you, it's going to serve as the structure and the anchor that you need to stay committed to your goals. So Now you have your why, or at least you have a slight idea of where it is that you see yourself and what it is that you want to achieve. Many of us may be familiar with the SMART way of goal setting. I certainly am, and I have used it and I find it quite effective. But today I want to share my personal 4C principle that I've used in achieving my financial goals, and I've also find it quite valuable and practical to apply. The first C is contract with yourself. Yes, what I mean by that is you need to get this wish and dream that you have out of your head and onto something physical so you can visualize. So, if you're old school like me, this can be a notebook or a diary or something that you write down, a calendar that you put up on the wall, your PC, the notes on your phone, wherever it is and whatever works for you. But the point is, you need to visualize the goal and make that formal contract with yourself that this is what I want to achieve. It's no longer in my head, but it's on something physical. I can visualize it and I know what I want to do. Which brings me to my second C. You need to be as clear as possible. So be clear about your financial goal. I'd really like a property is not good enough if you want to achieve this and make it a reality. You need to start asking yourself questions like, where would I like the property? What type of property would I like? What is the budget for this property? And ask yourself other questions as well. And in being clear, guys, you need to be serious about your goals by investing time in researching them, right? And what I found is that when you research, you start asking yourself other questions. And at times you even think, maybe that's not the goal that I want. Maybe what I want is that. Or you start bringing reality into the picture and realizing that maybe this goal is not feasible now and maybe it's feasible later. But the essence is that you need to invest time in the research so you understand your goal and it's clear. The third C is you need to confess. Yes, what I mean by that is that you need to find someone you trust, someone who will support you, and someone who will serve as an accountability partner. And you need to confess your goal to them. Tell them what it is that you want to achieve. It's in our genuine human nature to not want to disappoint or to let down the people that we trust, hold in high regard, respect, whatever the case may be. But once you take the goal that you have personally and you tell someone else that goal, someone who's going to hold you accountable, that person can be a partner, it can be an advisor, it can be your spouse, it can be your best friend, whoever the person is, just make sure that they will support you, you trust them, and most importantly, they will hold you accountable because you'll genuinely not want to let them down or disappoint them. And it's also nice to have someone to say, hey, when are you buying that property? Remember, you said you wanted to do this. And knowing that you have that sense of accountability will make sure that you are working hard at achieving your goal. The last C, and certainly not the least, is be consistent. It's not about making the financial goal at the beginning of the year or whenever you make it and then leaving it there. That financial goal needs to drive how you handle money on a daily basis or how you make the choices that we referred to earlier. Most often I've found that sometimes I struggle to achieve a financial goal because I don't interlink it with the rest of my budget or with the rest of my life choices. What you need to understand is that that why is going to be traded off all the decisions that you make. So when you push to buy that luxury item that you can't afford, it's taking away from your why. It's taking away from your goal. When you decide that I'm going to take that holiday trip, even though I really can't afford it, it's eating away at your why. But you only know that if you have a why and if it's clearly defined. And you're most likely to be accountable to that if you've confessed the why and there are other people who are well aware of what you're trying to achieve. I found that the best drive for healthy financial behavior and reaching financial freedom is having well defined, clear goals. And having these goals and clearly defining them does not cost you a thing, but it provides the focus that you need that may save you a lot. Please comment down below and let me know which of the C's you've applied in achieving your financial goals and which of the C's you found most effective, and also how you've applied them, right? Because the principles may stay the same, but the way in which we apply them may be different. And something that works for me might not necessarily work as much for you. So let me know what you've tried and what you found effective. And maybe somebody else can also use that as a takeaway and apply it as well. Thank you for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share the video, and click the subscribe button before you leave. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.